What if I told you that one of the world's most watched car restoration geniuses didn't start out with cars at all? That the man who brings back Lamborghinis from the dead, who welds, paints and fabricates like a wizard, was once broke with zero fancy equipment and came dangerously close to losing everything before YouTube changed his life. This is the story of Mat Armstrong, but not the version you think you know. Because while millions see him as the guy who casually rebuilds wrecked McLarens in his garage, very few know the shocking struggles, insane risks and hidden hacks behind his journey. And trust me, you'll never look at his channel the same way again after hearing this. But first, smash that subscribe button like you'd smash the dents out of a Ferrari door with a sledgehammer. Let's dive in. Before the cars, there were bikes. Most fans don't realize Mat was once a professional BMX rider. That's right, the same guy welding supercars used to be flying through the air, pulling tricks most of us wouldn't even attempt on a video game. But BMX is brutal. The crashes are nasty, careers are short, and sponsorship money isn't always enough to guarantee stability. And for Mat, it all came crashing down, literally. Injuries stacked up and his BMX career fizzled before he'd really found long-term security. Now here's where it gets interesting. Instead of giving up, he carried that same adrenaline, creativity and determination into something completely different: cars. He wasn't trained as a mechanic. He wasn't born into a family of engineers. He was just a guy obsessed with making something broken whole again. And what's wild? That BMX background actually prepared him perfectly for cars. The patience, the trial and error, the willingness to fall and get back up, it all carried over. But his first projects weren't glamorous Lamborghinis, nope. They were humble, cheap, sometimes embarrassing cars, and one of those projects almost ended his dream before it even began. Mat didn't roll into YouTube with money to burn. In fact, when he started, he was barely scraping by. His first rebuilds were the kinds of cars most people wouldn't even bother to fix. Old, damaged, barely worth the parts. But Mat's philosophy was simple. If it was broken, he'd fix it. He learned welding by doing it wrong. He learned paintwork by making mistakes. He learned fabrication by trial and error. In other words, his early garage was basically his classroom. And here's something shocking. Mat has admitted that back then every single part purchase was a gamble. One wrong buy and he was in serious trouble financially. There was no safety net. What kept him going wasn't money. It was the YouTube community slowly growing around him. Even when his videos got just a few thousand views, he noticed people were inspired. They saw that you didn't need a massive budget to chase your passion. But then came the moment that would change everything. A wrecked Audi R8 that most thought was beyond saving. When Mat decided to buy a wrecked Audi R8, it wasn't just a car. It was a life-changing gamble. Imagine this. You're not rich, you don't have a giant workshop, but you put what little money you have into a totaled supercar. If it fails, you're broke. If it works, maybe, just maybe, you prove something incredible. The R8 was smashed, twisted and ugly. But Mat saw beyond the wreckage. He filmed every detail of the rebuild, cutting, welding, painting and piecing together a car most people would have left for dead. And here's the twist. The audience loved it. His channel exploded because he wasn't just showing the highlights, he was showing the grind. He made viewers feel like they were right there in the garage with him, learning and struggling alongside him. But what you don't know is that this project nearly bankrupted him. The cost of parts, the endless mistakes, the time, it drained everything. Friends even told him he was crazy for continuing. Yet that gamble paid off. The R8 didn't just get restored, it resurrected his channel. But Mat wasn't satisfied. Because if an R8 could shock the world, what about a Lamborghini? When Mat bought a wrecked Lamborghini Huracan, it sent shockwaves through his fanbase. People couldn't believe he'd risked so much money. To most, it looked like he'd bought a giant Italian paperweight. And the hidden truth, he didn't have the money just lying around. It was a massive financial stretch. On top of that, sourcing parts was a nightmare. Lamborghini doesn't exactly stock replacement panels at your local auto store. He had to hunt down rare parts from across Europe, sometimes paying outrageous prices and waiting months for delivery. But instead of keeping it all behind closed doors, Mat showed everything. The good, the bad, the terrifying. Fans weren't just watching a car rebuild, they were watching a man risk his future for a dream. The result? The Lamborghini went viral. It became the series that cemented Mat Armstrong as the YouTube car restorer. But here's the kicker. The Lamborghini wasn't his only insane move, because behind the scenes he was building something even crazier. Mat's workshop isn't some million-dollar facility. It's filled with hacks, clever tricks and improvised solutions that save him thousands. And this is where his genius really shines. Instead of buying overpriced tools, he often modifies cheaper ones. Instead of waiting forever for rare brackets, he fabricates them from scratch. One time, he even built a custom part for a Lamborghini that worked better than the factory version. This do-it-yourself spirit is what makes him so relatable. He proves you don't need endless money to do great work, you just need creativity and persistence. And this is what separates him from other YouTube car channels. While some just throw money at problems, Mat solves them. And fans eat that up. Restoring wrecked supercars sounds glamorous, but the truth is, it's brutally expensive. Shipping alone can cost thousands. A single Lamborghini bumper, that could be £10,000 or more, and don't even get started on labour and tools. Behind the scenes, Mat has had to take on enormous financial risks. Sometimes the ad revenue doesn't even cover the costs. And early on he was dangerously close to being in the red after certain projects. Sponsorships help now, but they came later. In the beginning, it was just him, his garage, and his bank account slowly crying. What makes it even crazier is that Mat rarely complains about this. He shoulders the risk to entertain and inspire his audience. Most people see the finished videos and think, wow, Mat has the dream job. But behind the camera, it's a grind. Endless editing, constant filming, pressure to keep views high, and the stress of always chasing the next project. Mat has admitted he's faced burnout. At times he questioned if he could keep going. The fun of building cars sometimes turned into pure stress. But instead of quitting, he adapted. He brought in help, collaborated with others, and learned to balance work with life. His resilience in the face of burnout is what keeps him going strong today. So what's next for Mat Armstrong? He's already tackled Lamborghinis, Audis and McLarens, but rumours say he's aiming even bigger, hypercars. Maybe even classic legends like the Ferrari F40 or a Bugatti. Beyond cars, Mat's legacy is about inspiration. He's showing a new generation that you don't need millions to live your passion, you just need determination, creativity, and the guts to take risks. He's built more than a garage. He's built a movement. And whether he's restoring a Lamborghini or something even crazier, one thing's clear. Mat Armstrong isn't just fixing cars, he's fixing how we think about chasing dreams. So, what have we learned? Mat Armstrong isn't just a YouTuber with cool cars. He's a former BMX rider who reinvented himself, a risk-taker who gambled on wrecked supercars, a genius who solves problems with creativity, not just cash, and a man who fought burnout and financial stress to keep inspiring millions. The shocking truth is, Mat's story isn't about cars. It's about resilience, about proving that no matter how wrecked life gets, you can rebuild it into something extraordinary. And that's why Mat Armstrong isn't just restoring cars, he's restoring hope.